Howdy folks, welcome back to Out of Ore. In this episode we're going to be making some more asphalt, and I'm going to get the road paved up there where we made the new loop through for the dump truck. So I've set up a little temporary loading area here. Probably make something more permanent at some point, but right now we just got a solar panel feeding this so I can throw the asphalt in here and load it in the truck. And I think I already have some in the storage, so let's grab that. Then we're gonna have to make some more. I don't think this will be enough, but we'll find out. Let that load in the truck, and then I need to reconfigure. It's been a while since I've been down here, but if you remember, I just hooked this up to here when I want to make asphalt. Otherwise the gravel goes into there, and I use the gravel to make cement. So I just need to pop this off. And then I'm trying to remember, did I have the 8x4? I forget now how I have this hooked up because it's been so long. I must have had like a 2 over and then one of the little 4x4s. Let's see if we can make this work. All right, factory conveyors. So let's go with a straight. When I said 2, I meant 2 blocks. It's actually two 2-meter blocks is what I meant. Oh, back. Straight. Okay, we'll try that. And then one of. I need a down. A down 4x4. Let's try that. I don't remember if that's how this was set up or not. We'll put you there. Yeah, looks like that's what we had. There we go. Now we can run gravel through here and make some asphalt. So let's go ahead and do that. Jump. I would like to make my own gravel, but I just haven't found like a good gravel pit or anything. All right, so that is empty. Let's go ahead and buy some. If I search for rock. So what I just do, in case you haven't seen the earlier episodes, I just buy a bunch of blasted rock and send that through. Did I get cheaper? Let's run about, call it 8,000. Let's run 8,000 through. So we'll let that process, and then we'll go check the truck. It should be about full. Yeah, looks like that's full. Hopefully didn't lose too much in the process. Of course, this is the fuel leak patch, so that fuel there, I filled up at the top of the hill. I've used that much fuel just driving down here and backing under this thing. So really hoping they get that patched at some point. Because it's a little bit redonkulous how much fuel you go through right now on hardcore mode. Let me know if you're playing on normal mode or some other mode. Let me know how the fuel is. Because on hardcore mode, it's ridiculous. We got a nice big load of asphalt here. I might patch up some of the spotty areas up here since we've got plenty of asphalt now. I did do a live stream. As I record this, live stream was yesterday. It would have been in between Wednesday and Friday's episode if you're watching this on Friday. Thanks for hanging out if you came by. We bought a little baby excavator and just did some digging around the mine and moved a bunch of material. So we've got some good stock of ore now to load up. I'm going to try the finely tuned dance that is trying to fill up the asphalt spreader without completely overwhelming it. Whoa! Nope, didn't do it. Too slow. It's really hard to do that and not have it just overflow everywhere. So I'll have to go dig that up by hand. That's a bummer. Let's see. We're getting kind of crowded over here. I need to make like a parking area. That's probably what I need to do. For now, let's just get some stuff out of the way. So we can be spreading things around. Yeah, it's making noise over there because it's falling out of the paver. Let's go dig this up so it'll quit flipping out. Alright, let's lay a little bit of this down. It's overloaded, so it's flipping out a little bit. The main reason I want to do this is so it won't grow grass and then trees. Okay, we're going to raise the implement up a little bit. Alright, let's get the little baby excavator out of the way. And let's go up to high track. I guess I'll park this by the fuel for now. So yeah, I want to just kind of pave around, and that way we won't have grass growing. Zoom in here. So you do need to move this. It needs to be close to the ground, but not too close. It can be a little tricky sometimes. It'll probably work better if I back up to this, but we're just about out of materials. Almost need like the smallest dump truck for asphalt. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Maybe I could get that Peterbilt dump truck, use it for asphalt. That'll work any better? I call it a Peterbilt. I don't know what it's actually called in game. What are the controls for bringing this in? I forget now. Oh yeah, the arrow keys. Let's narrow this up a bit. And we'll raise it. There we go, perfect. See if I can get this spot over here a little better. There we go. Alright, and we're out, so I need to bring the truck over here. It'd be better if this was on level ground. And we're almost out of fuel. We've just paved a little bit. Not bitter at all, no. I'm sure it'll get sorted out. I don't know how many people actually play hardcore mode, so may have just slipped through the cracks. Let's see. I'm thinking, should I... Yeah, I guess we'll keep using this truck. I may end up... There's another dump truck. Let me show what I'm thinking here. Oh, right. But I think it's under... Is it under just trucks? Yeah. So it's the Petworth W389. Definitely not a Peterbilt. So I was thinking this might work good for asphalt. I don't know if it would be any better at dumping or not. But I've already got this loaded in. I don't really have a good transfer system. I need to make myself like a dump that just goes into storage. You know, a way to transfer between trucks. But we'll just take our chances with this for now. Whoa. I was looking at my handrails, not looking where I was going. We're looking here, a little off center. You must have to like dump and then immediately start coming down. Nope, still missed it. It's just not fast enough. The hydraulics are too slow. Every once in a while I can get it just right. But it is a pain. So we'll get this out of the way again. Some more cleanup to do. It's pretty decent. Alright, let's get this guy spread back out. We're down close to the ground, and off we go. No. A little bit wild there. Alright, that's pretty decent. Let's get this raised up. And let's go do a little patching. Actually go pretty narrow. That was weird, it shut itself off. Okay, that's all the way out. Ran out of asphalt. Well, we need to come back here and get fuel anyway, so let's come back here and we'll start back here. I might need that second batch of asphalt. I wasn't sure if I'd need any more. So I do need more. I'm going to buy that other truck to give it a try. Oh, wrong button. Get used to different games. I wish this had where you could set it up so, you know, W is always gas and S is always brake, and then there's a shuttle control. I'm used to that with Farm Sim, Motor Town, you know, other games. So I keep forgetting this doesn't have that. It's either full forward or full backwards. I got just a little bit left in there. I think I'm just going to dump that out here and I'll spread it around with the shovel. I saw a comment, I don't remember if it was on Discord or Reddit, saying that the ripper on the bulldozer will turn grass into regular dirt, so then trees don't grow. So I might need to give that a whirl. I wish it would clear out bushes. I don't know if it does that as well. I can't remember. I've tried the bulldozer here and there over different patches. I don't remember what it's doing on this particular patch, other than sucking immensely. I might want to get the roller down here before I go too much further up there. All right, roller, what's up here? Let's roll this out a little bit, and I'm going to move this guy. Oh, I was moving the bucket and I refueled. Oh well. It looks like when you shut the engine off, it like applies its own parking brakes. I probably don't actually need to use the parking brake. Just habit. Use it when the engine's running. This fuel truck's in the way too. I'm running out of room up here. I'm gonna have to work on some kind of landing area where I can park all this stuff. Yeah, it's fairly lumpy through here. Let's give it a good pass with the roller. Won't be right through here, so we'll tear up a little bit of that new asphalt. Should hopefully take the asphalt a lot better now. I think there's a little bit of a high spot. Right over here. There we go. Okay, let's give that a whirl. Swing by the fuel depot. Instead of always be crafting, it's ABR now. Always be refueling. Got a little bit of a hump there. We'll see if we can deal with it. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a loading area. Main thing, like I said, is to have grass not grow over here. Bonk. Perfect. All right, let's go buy a new dump truck and go get some asphalt, and we'll see how we get along with the other dump truck. This thing is not a speed demon. All right, we got a little bit of asphalt in our inventory. Let's see. Let's pull this stuff down. Need to sell this before I forget. I'll purchase. I want some orange for the new truck. Trucks and buy. There we go. Have Amazon helicopter deliver that. Thank you, Mr. Helicopter. Ooh, it's all black. Triple axle. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. I saw it was triple axle in the shop, but I didn't realize how long it was. Alrighty, well, let's get our colors on here. Oh, you can't have the bed a different color? Oh well. Or if this thing is as off-road capable as the fuel truck is. Fuel truck's a beast. Whoa. It has just as twitchy a steering. Oh look, we're going 55 miles an hour. It's definitely faster than the rock trucks. It's like a rotator frame with a dump bed on it. I was expecting a normal sized dump truck. And we'll see how this thing does dumping out. Okay, let's sell the black paint while we're at it. Here we go. And we can throw the asphalt in there. Perfect. And we got 8,000 asphalt here. So we'll want to keep an eye on this and then shut it down when it gets full. Whoa. This thing is sprightly. It's kind of saying that's full. So we may not want to overload this too much. Off. Yeah, you don't want to overload this one too much. Alright, see if we can get backed out of here. This would be a lot easier to drive with like a steering wheel or a gamepad. It's got the all or nothing keyboard steering. Oh man, come on, Horn. I expected so much better things from you. Yeah, this thing flies. I need to look at the capacity on this. You may need to haul ore with this as well. Compared to the other truck, it seems to be sipping fuel. Maybe it's just got a bigger tank. See how it does on the dumping, though. We definitely need better color options. Make the bed a separate paint. That would be awesome. Alright, well, let's see what we got here. Woo! Whoa! I was just about to say, this does a better job of dumping, and then it all fell out. I don't know if I got lucky that time, or if it is a little easier to control the flow. Got distracted. So if you go in reverse, it automatically turns the paver off. Just notice that. What am I hung up on here? Oh. Where'd that come from? Is that from the dumping just now? Smack it with a shovel. There we go. Just about got her. Not the speediest machine ever. Turn around and get these last few spots. There we go. Let's go get a little more down here just because we got some in the tank. don't really know anything about pavers. So I'm curious, what are these little panels out here for? Is that like somebody stand there and, you know, make sure it's applying correctly, or what? Somebody will know. Somebody in the comments, I'm sure, has ran one of these before. Let me know. What do the little control stands on each side there do? I'm trying to get turned around here so I can get this little corner. Nope. I missed. There we go. Okay, there we are. We are all done. I think I'll just pull this back in here for now. Definitely need to make a landing pad, so I think that'll be a project coming up pretty soon. I need a somewhat level spot, so up here might not be a good choice, but maybe halfway down the hill, or I don't want to really go all the way to the bottom of the hill because we don't really have low boys to like move the excavators and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, mission accomplished for this video. We got some paving done. So I'm going to call it quits here. I thank you, as always, for watching. Have yourself a great rest of the day or night, whatever it may be. And I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care.